Why the fuck am I holding the camera sideways? Hey, it's story time. It's story time. Hey, it's story time. It's story time. Hi guys. So, this is my first ever story time type of thing. And mostly because nothing interesting really happened lately. Except for what I'm about to tell you. So, so on Saturday, right, I was supposed to go out on a date. So this guy, like, I broke up with my boyfriend, right? That's like another story for another day. But yeah, I broke up with my boyfriend, and I feel like I need to like get back out there. I just really want to free food though. But you know, get back out there, meet people, and I really like suck. Like my Mac game in real life is zero. Like nothing, nada, zilch. I'm awkward as fuck. My second best option is Tinder. Yes, Tinder. So I got Tinder a while back actually. Like probably like Aprilish, somewhere around there. But yeah, I got Tinder like Aprilish. Make quite a few people, but only went on dates with like two guys. Cause like if we don't vibe and like the conversation doesn't flow, then I love free food, but I'm not trying to be like talking to a wall the entire time. So yeah, went out with two guys. It was really great. It was fun. I still talk to one of the guys like it's still be homies. But now, like after I broke up with my boyfriend, I deactivated my profile. Like when I started dating this guy, then we broke up. So like I reactivated it again. So I met this guy, really cool guy. I'm not gonna say his name, not because I don't want to like put him on blast, but mostly because I've realized that I shouldn't have like been so touched by it. Cause I don't know this guy. Like I don't know who the hell he is. Maybe he was like some dude that wanted to kidnap me and then change his mind at the last minute. But anyway, this nigga took him for like 2 weeks. It was really nice. Conversation was great. He's really smart, witty, great sense of humor. You know the words check, check, check. Claims he's tall. I'm like cool. So he's like, yo, let's meet up. Let's go on a date. I was like, cool. When and where? So dude was like, Saturday, neighbor goods market, the food is really good there. I'm like, yeah, I know, because I work there part time. So I'm like, yes, neighbor goods, it's gonna be fun. I'm coming to see my friends. Haven't seen them in a while because I haven't worked in a while. Which is so, this guy then tells me that we're gonna meet up at 3 o'clock on Saturday. I'm like, dog. Neighborhood's market closes at 3. Well, it doesn't close at 3, but they don't allow people in after 3 o'clock because they close at 4. The store people leave at 3. So, like, what you coming in for? Like, you ain't gonna buy anything. How? So he's like, nah, we'll just eat somewhere else around there. I'm like, cool, you know, smokehouse, Dahlia's, lots of places to eat in Brum. I'm like, shots. So I go to the gym, like, a little later in the afternoon because, like, I gym in Brum and the date was gonna be in Brown, so it only made sense that I go to the gym like after 12, then get ready, and then, you know. So I go to the gym, do my thing. I text this guy at like 2 o'clock. I'm like, are we still, not even 2, like 10 to 2. I'm like, are we still on for 3 o'clock? He's like, yeah, we're still on. I'm like, okay, then I'll go, like I'll finish up with my workout at 2, and then I'll start getting ready. So then this nigga must know which okay, it's gonna take an hour since you say, but no, nigga's like, cool. So I go at like, I'm like, you know what, this nigga's probably gonna be late, cause you know, black guys and time. I'll be back, I'm trying shit. So, where was I? I was talking about how this nigga, so I tell him like, okay, I'm gonna get ready at 2. So like 10 past 2, finish up, go to the shower, start showering. Then at like 2:30, this guy's on time. Actually, can we make it 4 o'clock? I'm like, but I done told this nigga that I'm gonna start getting ready at 2. Like, how can you disrespect my time like that? But this is not even the beginning of the disrespect. Guys, it gets worse. So, this guy. So I sent him the, like, what the fuck face on WhatsApp, you know, with the straight mouth and straight eyes. That one. And then he's like, sorry. I'm just like, okay. You know what? I'm not gonna throw a fit because this nigga don't know me. I don't know him. He doesn't owe me anything. He doesn't owe me any explanation as far as he's thinking, I'm sure. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to throw a fit. I'm just going to be cool, calm, collected, Tash, because you know what? That's the Natasha that people like. So, this guy, so I'm like, okay, it's cool, it's whatever. Turns out it took me like an hour to beat my face anyway. So I only finished getting ready at like 4:45. Okay. 4:45, I'm done. I text this guy. I'm like, are you on your way? He's like, actually, I think I'm only going to be there at 5. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like, okay, nigga. So I go over to Darlene's place, my friend, because she lives like right so close to the gym. Get over there. I'm like, girl. She's like, aren't you supposed to be on a date? I'm like, you don't even know. So she's like, before I even say anything, she's like, girl, niggas ain't shit. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Niggas ain't shit. So I'm chilling at her place. We're talking, we're drinking wine. Everything is great. Before you know it, it's 5:30. I was like, I'm in Brum. I live in Alberton. I don't drive. I didn't even tell my mom I'm going on a date. So how the hell am I gonna get back home if this nigga doesn't show? So now the thought of being stood up, you know, manifests in my brain. Like a little seed, you know? Starts off really small, then it sprouts its roots, and then the idea is planted in your head. So by like 5:30, I'm like, this nigga is standing me up. So I text him. Oh, and it starts thundering outside. And I'm just like, I'm gonna be caught in the rain waiting on some dude I don't know, or because I wanted a free meal. Y'all, food is expensive. So, what happened? Oh yeah. So then I text this nigga. I'm like, it's thundering outside. He's like, oh yeah, oh shit, are you okay? Where are you? I'm like, I'm out on these streets waiting for you. So I wasn't gonna tell him that I'm at my friend's place so he could get more comfortable wherever the fuck he was. No. So I was like, I'm out here on these streets. He's like, okay, no, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. So I'm like, okay, 10 minutes. You know, I stopped watering the seed of doubt. I'm good now. So like, let me finish off my wine. 10 minutes. Now it's 6 o'clock, guys. He said 10 minutes at 5:30. 6 o'clock. So I'm like, I send him a text. I'm like, 10 minutes, question mark. 2 texts, no reply. So I'm just like, I can see he's online. Like, he's on, it says online right underneath his name. But he's not replying to my messages. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, bruh, if you're not coming, say so I can go home. This nigga knows I live in Alberton, okay? I was like, say so I can go home. So I'm trying to sort shit out so I can figure out how I'm gonna get home. The nigga doesn't reply. So I'm like, really? Really? So like I sent this nigga like 4 texts. I know guys, I seem very desperate. But I couldn't believe that I was being stood up. I mean like guys, I'm so sweet. Like I'm so nice. Like how can how can you stand me up? Like you don't even know me. Like maybe that's what made it easy because he doesn't know me. But I feel like we've been texting for 2 weeks. He kind of like knows the type of person that I am by now. But anyway, I'm like since I this nigga is standing me up, and she starts laughing at me because I have such wonderful friends. Not, you guys are terrible. She starts laughing at me, and she's like, "Yeah, I told you niggas ain't shit." I was like, "Girl, niggas ain't shit." So now I'm like quarter to turned because I finished a whole bottle of wine by myself. Darling has been like 20 to turn. Okay, I was more turned than she was. Because, like, she had been drinking before I got there and she slowed down after me. So, we call Fifi. I'm like, Fifi. So Fifi could be the comrade that cries with us. I'm like, Fifi, dog, where are you? She's studying for comfort. Anyway, we go over to Fifi's place and we end up getting pizza. So we go to Debonair's and we get pizza. So now we're sitting there waiting for our pizza. Now trust it's full because it's a Saturday night. It's like 8 o'clock. Guys, imagine like I only gave up on this nigga like after 6. Like I waited. From 3 o'clock I only gave up at 6. Like that not sure like what a nice person I am. I guess not. But anyway, so now it's like 8 o'clock. Um we're sitting waiting for our pizza. And we're just like talking about how niggas ain't shit at Diviners. And these guys have the audacity to stare at us while we're having this conversation. I'm just like, dog, what the fuck? You can hear me talking about your people and how useless y'all are, but you still gonna sit there and stare at us. And this was me pouring my heart out that I wanted to cry because I had never been stood up before. I was just like, this nigga gonna stand me up. This nigga really gonna stand me up. I was like, if he texts me again, he better have a good excuse and he died. Like, I don't know how he gonna text me if he did, but he better be fucking dead if he's going to stand me up. Like, I can't. I'm sorry for all the swearing, but I'm just so frustrated. Like, you guys don't understand. So I was like, just sitting. I went to my friend's place in town, Kabiso, and I slept there. She gave me more wine because like my friends are such loving people and they just constantly like have wine. So then it just like the following day I left really early. Like I didn't want to like chill and talk. I just wasn't in the mood because like that whole situation made me reevaluate how I feel about myself. And I I s- I didn't. I've never like it's my first time saying this out loud. I I really feel like I had put way way too much value in what other people think about me, especially guys. Like there would be days where I would walk out knowing that I look good. Like I know I look pretty. I always look pretty, but knowing that I look pretty, and if not a single guy, attractive guy, or guy my age, not even attractive guy, a guy like within my age group does not like take a second look at me or doesn't compliment me, then I'd be like, what the fuck? I look so pretty today. Why didn't that guy compliment me? And I realized that initially I didn't think that was the reason why I did it. Because initially I actually told myself like, I look I want to look good. I want to present myself in a way that makes me feel good. So if I feel good, then that's all I cared about. That's what I thought. I thought that I was looking good for myself. I would wear this outfit or put the makeup on this way or tie my hair like this for me. And I realized that that's not how it's been. That's just a lie I had been feeding myself. And the fact that this guy stood me up, it was actually a blessing in disguise. I know I'm like making a really big deal out of it, out of like a small thing, like because like my friends are like, nah, dog, like haven't you ever slept with her? Like it's not a big deal. But that's not the point. The point is, I feel like now I feel like this happened for a reason. Like I had to learn the lesson. I had to learn to love myself as I am and be secure in myself as a person before I try to put myself out there. But yeah, and that guy didn't just stand me up, guys. Like it was a standing ovation. Like this guy still hasn't texted me, guys. It's been a week. He's still over a week. He still hasn't texted me. Like I asked him on the Tuesday, cause like they were blue ticks all through all the messages I sent him. So I was like, so really, like, you're gonna stand me up and you feel no need to explain. I was like, but anyway, it was nice knowing you. And I deleted his number, deleted the chat, deleted everything. And yeah, but I'm just like, that wasn't a that was a standing ovation. He was like, yes, yes, I was gonna come see. And guys, I beat my face. It took me an hour. I couldn't recognize myself in the mirror. That's how good my makeup was. And I was just like, with my outfit though, guys, I was looking like such a bad. It was like black high-waisted jeans, black crop top, bomber jacket, Air Maxes. I was like, yes. And when I walked out of the gym, I was like, no, it's way too early. It's still cold. My crop top's even yet. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and like, this was the ultimate reason for me to start a channel, was to talk about the things that happen, like my experiences, what I go through, and hopefully have it reach someone else who had the same experience, or reach someone who is about to have the same experience and they don't know, so that when it does happen, you know that you're not alone. And yeah, even if you have friends, like sometimes you can't immediately open up to them. Like I haven't had this conversation with my friends at all, mostly because I haven't seen them, mostly because I'm not ready, and mostly because I don't like being too vulnerable. But yeah, this was my one of many, I hope not, half empty moments in life where for a couple of days I felt really down. Yeah, that's it, my standing ovation. Hope you guys enjoyed the story. I hope it made you laugh, because at the time I was laughing because I couldn't believe like what was happening. Like, do you believe the words that are coming out of my mouth? No, I did not believe what was happening. But it happened, it's over, I'm over it. Yeah. At least we got that out of the way. Imagine if like me and this guy had like something going on and I like fell in love with him and then found out, but I feel like his girlfriend came home. Hey, you know these Tinder guys, you can't trust them. But yeah, that's what happens. Girls, when you just want to go out with a guy for free food, this is what happens. Not really. The first time I've been taking people's free food. It's karma. Karma's a bitch. And yeah, standing ovation. Not stand up, standing ovation.